Oh wow. So, mm, wow. You know what? I think this is what I'm going to talk about. What about your friends? Wow, I got so much I could say about this topic. So hold on, let me put this on pause, y'all, so I can get right into it. Wow, what about your friends? Whew, what can I say about that? Whew, where do I start? So, I know at my age that I have had so many friends come and go. And I mean, I'm talking about people that I thought was gonna be my besties forever. How you say BFF forever? You couldn't tell me that we were not gonna be thick as thieves, growing up, growing old together. Like, can you say how many times that I have been like disappointed from friends, people that I thought was like my ride or dies, like they were like hardcore, like in my corner. Um, I think I didn't realize how flaky friends could be until like I guess after high school, cause you know your high school, like you got your homies that you hang with, y'all do things together. It's like, oh yeah, that's my bestie, that's my bestie. Yeah, okay. Um, well, fast forward. So I had this one best friend. All through high school, we had a lot in common because she had family from Philly. I had family in Philly, but we were living in Virginia. So I moved out of the state, back to Pennsylvania to, go to college and everything. So, we kind of like lost touch, but it was like, but you was my bestie, like hardcore, like all through high school, so reconnected. Woo, it was all peaches and roses in the beginning. It was like, oh my God, I missed you so much. Like, I had kids, she had kids, it's like where we were in our lives. Um, but the difference was I had kind of elevated myself to a point where I guess nobody was ready for, I should say. I had a lot going on. I had a lot going on. Like, not only did I like graduate from college, I started like several businesses. Several businesses. Um, I got like my real estate license, my life insurance license. Like, I became a tax specialist. Like, oh man, crazy. Um, so this is when I realized how flaky friends can be. I like opened up a business and I was proud of this business because it was up and coming for like a few years, because, I'm into like my fashion, I love to dress, I love to coordinate, I love to put pieces together and make it work. So I'm like, okay, let me put that vision into bring it to life, So I opened up my own little boutique and everything, right? And by this time, me and my bestie from high school, we had like reconnected. We were all good, I would visit her in Virginia, she would visit me up in Philly, and it was all good until I opened that store. Let me tell you. So, my so-called best friend, bestie, was coming to Philly. Oh my God, girl, guess what? My grand opening has happened. When you come through. I'm so excited. This is me speaking, talking to my bestie that I have known since like high school. Oh, I'm so excited that you finally get to see my vision came to life. Come by my store, help, support, you know, tell your family and friends. This was friends supposed to do, right? Wrong. Child, let me tell you, do you know the whole weekend went by? She did not come after saying, "Oh yeah, 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 I'm gonna come, yeah, I'm gonna go check your new store out, whatever." Didn't see or hear from her. When I did hear from her, by the time she got back home to Virginia, I'm like, oh, okay, and social media is a trip, okay? So if you don't want your business out, don't put it on social media. So anyway, fast forward. I'm seeing, oh yeah, I had a great trip in Philly. Yeah, I can't wait to go back. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, my bestie came to Philly, never saw her, mind you. This was never the routine. It was always like, okay, this is where, and I'm going to be in Philly. We want to connect. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. That was always our routine. Soon as that store opened, and I said, oh girl, I'm gonna be at my store. I'm excited for you to come in town and come check my store out. Da da da. Came and went like a thief in the night. So me, I'm like, okay, I'm in my feelings now. Like, all right, well, dang, like that was cold. Like, you never just come to Philly and we just not connect. Like what part of the game is this? So I'm like, oh, all right. So now naturally, I'm like, all right, so something's going on here. I need to try to like step back and just look at the big picture, because all of a sudden my friend that I've known forever is like acting real weird, and I don't understand it. So I'm watching on social media. It's like all this stuff happening. Um, Comes back to Philly again. Okay, never once reaches out, never says anything. All over social media. Oh yeah, I had a great time in Philly with my family. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Now it's like light bulb goes on. So this is what we're doing. Now you don't have time. You don't be bothered, right? Because I have elevated myself to a whole nother level. So I heard something on Steve Harvey the other day. And when I say that light bulb went off, I was like, ding, ding, ding. Oh, he says, people who hate on you is because they have not accomplished or achieved what you have accomplished. Did you ever notice that when people are doing better than you, they're not hating on you? But people that are not doing better than you are the ones that are hating on you. And I'm like, wow, that makes so much sense. So, needless to say, um, we're not friends anymore. You know, it doesn't take long for me to like see the big picture and remove myself from it. So, yeah. And then I could think of times when I've had people that I call my friends and they flake out. I'm like, what is it with me with female friends? Like, I consider myself a genuine person. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real. Like, I can't do the whole fake thing. So, if you want a fake friend, then I'm not it. Just point blank, period. I'm not that fake friend. So, and I take my friendship seriously. And if I consider you a friend, then I consider you a friend. And I will treat you like a friend. Okay? So, don't ask me why when I build these friendships and relationships with females, I'm going to say in particular, it's like, I don't know, is it a competition thing? Like, why are you competing with me? You're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be uplifting me the same way I uplift you. Like, I'm always going to be your cheerleader. You're doing something positive with your life, and I see you moving ahead, moving forward. I'm going to be on the sidelines cheering you on, like, oh, go get it, go get it. Why nobody be cheering for me? I don't get it. Like, why don't you cheer for me the same way I cheer for you? So friends come and go. That's why we're like, what about your friends? What about your friends? Like, it makes me question, like, is there really any loyalty? Like, I can really literally count on one hand, like, how many people I really called a friend or really considered a friend. And the one person that I can really say was like that was like literally like a big sister to me. I sit back and I think sometimes, like, wow, like, I have never had a friend like that in my life. Like, when I say like a big sister, like, I knew that she had my back. I knew she had my back. You know what I mean? Um, but unfortunately, um, you know, being in a past relationship, that's what I was talking about before, about when someone is like really jealous and they try to isolate you, and like they don't want nobody in life, especially those that really care about you, that really love you. They are the people they really want to get you further and further and further away. So, needless to say, that was one of my people. You know, my bestie, like a sister. Um, they my ex like literally like did anything, everything possible to like break up our friendship and our sisterhood. And to the point where it was like, oh, well, it's either me or them, or, XYZ is going to happen if you don't. Like, okay. I love my friends. I love my family. You know, being young, it's like, okay, you take threats seriously. Like, I've never had nobody like threaten my friends if I don't break up, if I don't stop talking to them. Like that for me was like, wow, like, whew. All right, well, I don't want to hurt my friends, so maybe I should just pull myself back a little bit, because I don't want nothing to happen to her. So I made that choice and that decision, to to keep my friends safe. Now that I look back on it, it's like, wow, did I really make the right decision? But in my heart of hearts at that time, I really did, because I was like dealing with a psychopath, like literally dealing with a psychopath, and I wasn't sure what they were capable of. But as years went by, then it was like, okay, your bark is bigger than your bite. Okay, so now it's like, if you try something crazy like that, you're gonna find out that my bite is really big. So, but it took growth. It took me to like to get stronger and to realize that it was just their way of keeping a tight grip, on me. So yeah, but that was like a really good friend. Like, I think about her and wonder how she's doing. Like, we were running to each other from time to time, and it's like, oh hey, it's always love, because we never, like, we didn't end on a bad note. It was more of the situation I was going through that I was trying to protect my friend. Um, but do I miss that friendship? Oh, absolutely, absolutely miss that friendship. I haven't had a friend like her yet. Um, but I knew it probably would never be the same career. Like, we're older. Like, it's been so many years apart that we've like really seen or like been around each other. So I'm sure, like, if even if we were to like reconnect, it might not like ever be the same. But um, she was a good friend. So I can honestly say that. Now I'm at a point in my life where I meet people. I do have a wall. I do have a wall. Um, and when I let that wall down to like let you get a little close, and then you start like acting like flaky to me, it's like, like, here we go, here we go. You know, it's like, where's the loyalty at? Where's the loyalty? Like, I feel like I do so much when I value a friendship that it's like never like reciprocated, and then I'll feel away like, wow, why do I go above and beyond to show people that I genuinely care about them and love them like a friend, or like a sister friend or something, and they do not treat me like the same way. And I'll just close up, I'll get back in my bubble and say, it's better to be by myself, because your your way of giving love is not always the way you're going to receive it from someone else. So when I say, what about your friends? What do you think about friends? Like, would you go above and beyond for a friend? Have you had that like best friend that you know, you consider family. Like I've done like family stuff, like stuff that I haven't probably done for family, for like a good friend. So, um, yeah, but now it's like I don't I'll try to be careful with that word. I find myself using acquaintances a lot because friends like friends friends to me it's like it's too dear to like keep calling everybody a friend. I know I was always like tight with that word, but I think I'm getting even tighter because now I'm like, when I really, really need a friend, I don't really have that friend. I don't have that friend that I could say, oh my God, like this person is going to be in my life for the rest of my life. I don't have that person. So we'll see. We'll see, you know. But for those that do have that special person that is there ride or die, hold on to it, value that friendship because trust me, it's not too many people that have that luxury or that blessing in their life.